Everybody, welcome back. Season 2, Episode 2 of the Drive and Thrive podcast. Hi, my name is AJ. I am today's host. Thank you guys so much for coming on. If you guys are new here, please go down, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead, do it for me. It takes one step closer to growing the channel and all of that. Today, hopefully, will be a great episode. We're trying to bring the podcast back, and without further ado, co-host Zaya back in the building.
We're here. We made it.
Second week in a row.
Second week in a row. We're being consistent. This is you almost knocked that over.
I almost did.
We're being consistent.
Dr. Pepper sponsor me.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper again. Second time. We got the same glass because glass. And there's also still only one of them, and the goal was to bring glasses, but
I forgot again.
Someone forgot glass. Our mics are still just as fake because someone also forgot the soundboard today.
Well, it was at the house and I got it working, and then I forgot to unplug it from charging and working.
So our soundboard is charged
at the house.
We just,
wrong house though.
Don't have access to it.
So welcome to the Drive Thrive podcast, where the mics are fake
and we're even faker.
And welcome back to episode 2. This is something new for us.
This is new. We
2
are
weeks in a row.
Consistent. This is weird.
Does this mean consistency now that we're 2 weeks in a row?
So we film all of our episodes on Sundays.
Yep.
And after church, we film them on Sundays. So how was last week? I guess I can't say school. I have school. I'm still a junior in high school.
How is school?
School is school.
Yeah, school never was fun.
I don't have any major friends there, but the ones that I do, I'm fifth hour.
Yeah, you got that 1 hour with
people. One hour with the six.
It's
friends.
always like that though. You're in school and you're you got the hours that you just sit in the back of the classroom and you don't do anything, and then there's the 1 hour that you have all of your friends in, that you sit there, you talk, and you don't ever get a good grade in that class.
No, I've actually been doing really good in all my classes because
because last year
we had to take summer school for 3 days because I failed my biology class.
Yeah, you also at the beginning of this year during the podcast you were like, I might get my GED.
Yeah, so the GED fell through because I can't join a certain branch of the military, which we can't talk about because it's because with a GED, can't do it. It's hard to get in. They won't accept it. So I had to just say
less than 1% get in.
Yeah, less than 1% get into a GED. So I had to say, well, dang, that sucks. And it looks like I'm finishing out high school.
But hey, if it's what you want to do, then you better.
I think of it like I'm going to band, and the rest I'm just treating it like college now. I get to go to school for band. I get to go to school for band, but then I also have to, do classes.
Do the other.
So I'm treating it more like college, and that is so. If you're in high school, treat it like college. It makes life so much easier because then you just sit and you're like, all right, this is only 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 o'clock that you get out.
I want to say something. I'm gonna say this because I did this. For the first 2 years of high school, I didn't have a study hall. In fact, I double stacked my classes and I didn't have hardly any electives.
A study skills class or study hall class
helps a lot.
No, you gotta get in the middle of the day.
Get this. Freshman year, I come to Viola, right? I'm already behind because at Richards I didn't take algebra or pre-algebra or anything.
Richards is an interesting little school.
At Viola in Arkansas, you start algebra in the 8th grade. Well, I hadn't taken algebra yet. So my freshman year, I had 2 math classes, freshman math and
8th grade math.
And then I also had freshman science and then 11th grade anatomy science.
In freshman year?
My freshman year. So I had 2 math classes, 2 science classes my freshman year. I had and then I had English, obviously, and then 1 hour was dedicated to basketball, and I didn't have any hours to do anything. And then I had the electives I could have. And then the next year, since I already had 2 science credits, I was already ahead in science. So I took 1 science class. I forget what it was.
Probably like earth science or
I don't know.
something
So I took
around
that
there.
my sophomore year, and I think I only had to have 3 science credits, and I was done. Like I only had 3 science. I had 3 science credits by the time I went into my
Your
junior year. So I was gonna do my junior year. I started the school year in chemistry, and in the first week I was like, yeah, I ain't doing this. Well, we had an assignment the first week, right? So we come in on a Tuesday, we do a lab. I didn't write anything down.
So you just said, all right, I don't
I
care.
literally
about these
said,
classes, I don't need it.
I'm not doing any work in this class because the assignment wasn't due till the next Tuesday because we didn't do school on Mondays. The assignment isn't
lucky
due till
dogs.
next Tuesday, so I didn't do anything for a whole week. I just sat in the classroom. I didn't even listen. And all the people were like, this is going to backfire. You won't be able to switch classes and you'll be screwed. I went straight up to the principal. I was like, can I switch classes? I would like to switch this class to a study hall. I switched it to a study hall. Didn't have to do anything with chemistry. My science teacher did not like me after I did that. I wonder why.
So my science
and
teacher
then
got really mad at me one day.
I'm going to say this. The reason I would preface this. As much as you want to stack up your classes and not have study halls and try to be a half-day senior and get to skip out, because yeah, it's fun. Like,
Just
I
leaving.
didn't,
That's
I
amazing.
didn't have to go into school until like 11 o'clock. But if you're that kid that plays sports, it doesn't matter. You're going to be there till the end of the day anyways. So if you can get away with not having some morning classes, then good. But I would recommend just doing high school with just like a normal schedule. Because stacking classes and not having a study hall and having to do homework while on the road, on doing sports or doing band or doing anything.
Also known as
It's
don't
not fun.
stress yourself out.
Yeah.
It's school. You got
Because-
4 years to get it.
Yeah, so
Make
my
a-
freshman year, I was part of the baseball team. I was part of the basketball team. Basketball in the fall and basketball in the spring and the summer.
Yeah.
And-
always did a little bit of basketball.
Or no, basketball.
Was
in
it
the
baseball
fall.
or basketball that you guys were state champs for 2?
Both.
Baseball?
My sophomore year.
2
we
years
won.
in a row?
No.
Was that just baseball?
Baseball was back to back, and basketball we finally won it for the first time since 2004.
Ooh.
Yeah, state champs. What? Well, we won 2 state championships. It was basically the same team. Basketball, it was crazy. So my sophomore year,
I mean, when you have like a graduating class of like 16 people,
yeah,
there's not much of a team.
we had kids move from Dora, which is a nearby town, and the coach, which it was the coach and 3 triplets and a cousin. So there's 5 of them. It's 4 players and a coach. Well, the 3 triplets were seniors, so they played. They were really good. They had been winning state championships at Dora. They had won 2 out of the last 3 and came runner-up, I think. And so they came down, and we had a good shot. Well, the year before, we were in the state tournament, and we got knocked out. And we were like, that really kind of blows. Well, we didn't play baseball that year because of the whole COVID, whatever.
Yeah, that was.
So
something.
that was the year I didn't play baseball my freshman year. So my sophomore year was the first time we were going to play baseball. Well, I didn't play because we had way too many kids, but there was like 20 of us and that traveled, and there were 25 of us the year we won basketball. You can only have 15 on a roster. So we won basketball on like a Thursday.
A Thursday?
A Thursday. Came back from basketball. Practiced that Friday. The day after. Practiced baseball that Friday. Had a tournament on Saturday. Played 2 games.
Oh, Lord.
Won the first one, lost the second one. And after that, we went through, played the whole baseball season, and we went undefeated for the rest of the season. We finished 30-something and won. Lost the second game of the season, won the state championship. So we won 2 sports back-to-back in our respective division. It was kind of crazy. And I was lucky to be a part of that. And it was just a great thing. And I've been lucky enough to be a part of a sports school that's good at sports. Like, I have multiple district championships, multiple conference championships, 2 state championships. I have a district championship in golf that I helped win.
Golf. This man, so he went through a little golf phase. I don't
My
know.
senior year,
Are you still in a golf phase?
No. My senior year, I went through a golf phase because it was my senior year. I wasn't going to get to play it anymore. I was like, I'll play it.
Golf.
Well,
So
I
this
was-
school doesn't have football,
no, we don't have football.
but it does have golf.
We have golf, tennis, volleyball, but we don't have football. We don't have a football team. We don't have a football field. We don't have a track. We have none of that. We didn't even have a tennis court until recently, and we got a volleyball team this year. it's just weird. We've always been a baseball, basketball type school. Mainly a baseball team. We've always been a baseball school. Always.
So Viola Longhorns is what he's talking about. Is always really been a baseball school, but they've never like buckled down on it until the past couple of years.
Yeah, they finally started being like, no, you gotta do school too.
Yeah, they were just like, oh yeah, this is
sports, it's fine.
Yeah, they were like, no, low grades, we're good. As long as they're passing their classes, we're fine.
Yeah, at least if you're passing, which is a D, you're good. Play baseball.
You got that 69%, you're chilling.
Yeah, great. They're finally cracking down on that, which they should.
It's good for the players. You don't turn out like AJ. Although you had your cards pushed against you. You were a farmer kid, and
I was always busy.
Little sports.
I was doing sports all year round. I would play golf. My senior year was busy. Golf at the beginning of the school year, mixed into basketball. They meshed towards the end.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to throw up a photo on this episode of you in a golf outfit. He
terrible.
Looked, in his khakis and his little polo, he looked
my black golf shorts
special.
and my golf shirt, because I joined late, was the last golf shirt. It was like a medium or a large, and it didn't fit me. It was terrible.
There's some lovely photos.
I should bring my golf hat on the next episode. My golf hat was a white Titleist hat. It looked amazing when it was clean.
This hat is disgusting.
Now brown. Like, it's brown and yellow.
It's bad.
It's not even white anymore. But, so beginning of my senior year, we played golf. Well, towards the end of golf, I was now playing golf and practicing basketball. Well, basketball was after school practices. So I would be practicing basketball till like 5. I would leave basketball, drive 45 minutes to the closest golf course, play golf until dark, drive home, do what homework I had, or if I didn't have any, go home. I didn't have any homework, hardly. Study hall. Go home, shower, eat, wake up the next morning, go to school, start over.
Do it all again.
Golf matches really put you behind at the beginning of the year because they're during school, so you miss some classes. I missed a lot of math class, but I passed.
Who likes math class though?
No one likes math.
No one likes math class.
But so do that. You mix golf, and then it goes into baseball, it goes into basketball, and then you play an entire basketball season until like February or March, and then it goes straight into baseball, and then you play baseball until like May. And my senior year, we ended up winning districts, winning conference, and we got to the Final Four in state, which we definitely didn't think was even possible. We were like, there's no way this team goes anywhere. We're not good enough to.
Initially, they were pretty bad.
We could not play a game of baseball to save our life. We run-ruled so many teams.
Then the coach said, screw it, and made them actually start doing their schoolwork and buckled them down.
We didn't practice very well, so me and a couple other seniors started cracking down on practicing. We got better at practicing. We got better at everything. We started having fun with it. We started smiling, laughing, having fun, doing this, doing that. And then we all became happy, and so we were just playing the game to have fun. Me and the other seniors were just playing it to have fun at this point, and we tried to get the other guys in on it. And we became happy. We started winning. The coach started to get happy. We started winning more. And we somehow ended up winning districts, winning conference, and making it to the state Final Four. And we definitely didn't even think we had a shot. We beat two D1 players on the way to the state Final Four. It was insane. I will never forget it, and I'm glad I was a part of it. Having those moments in your life are wonderful. Being with your friends, traveling, getting to laugh, have fun, be away from school, it's great. And if you have those moments, cherish them while you can, because when they're gone, they're gone. You don't have them anymore. And those are some of the days I miss the most, is being in hotel rooms with players and friends and playing Xbox or cards or making jokes, having fun, being up at 1 a.m. when you have a game the next day. Cherish them while you can, because when they're
once
gone,
you hit an adult, you
don't do anything. Me, clearly, I'm here. I went to college, and now I'm here, sitting here trying to make a podcast.
Yeah. So I'm not much of an adult, but I've had to do a lot of adult things. School it's ending really fast, and over the summer, you really start to realize you don't do much without people around you. School it's a social establishment, and it's a place you can go, and I think that's one of the reasons I kind of want to do college. Not for the reason of schooling or anything like that, just to have that social thing. Oh yeah, fake as can be, soundboard forgotten. I mean, I can even like my guy forgot. Oh yeah, let's just do that. It's genius.
Can't even see it if I hold it right here. It's like nothing exists.
Yeah, we got this nice dark background. So, a social establishment, being able to socialize with people is
whatever. It's fine.
being able to socialize with people it's a life skill. You may not enjoy it at the moment or want to socialize with people, and some people do have that anxiety.
I know I don't like talking to people sometimes.
But you got to.
Yeah.
It's a part. If you don't
It's
talk
part of
to
life.
people
You just have to talk.
in high school, like, I don't care how weird you think you are or how dumb you think you can be. Find your group of people.
You have a group of people.
You can find that group of people. You may be the guys that are sitting at the end of the lunch table with the four of you. Nobody else wants to come sit with you, but you got you four.
You got you four. You're laughing.
Everyone
you're
else
talking.
in that high school doesn't matter.
As long as you have your friends and the people around you, if you can trust them and you can have fun, that's all that matters.
You can have that certain group of people. You may be the dumbest group of people, or the most
smartest.
redneck group of people, or the dumbest ag kids in the class.
You may not fit in with everyone, but there's definitely people
But you're
you
gonna
do
fit in,
with.
and that's how life's gonna work. You're not gonna fit or connect with every single person you meet.
That's like if me and you tried to go work a corporate job at a desk.
I mean, we're dying.
We would make it.
We would not make it. But you put us on a field, we could do something.
You put me on a tractor or in a car or in a garage, I'll do it all day long.
Not everyone is good at everything. You got to find the things that you are good at.
And sometimes that's just life.
And sometimes just existing is what you're good at. And sometimes people aren't good at life, and you got to find that group. You got to find that group of people that makes you good at it.
You gotta
can't
find
live
that group
life
of people
alone.
that makes you happy.
You can't live life alone. I mean, as much as all of us just want to sit and play video games all day and do a
Sit
whole lot
in
of
your room,
nothing,
eat, do nothing, and rest. As nice as it is,
that is not
it's not going to
healthy,
get you,
everyone.
It's not going to get you anywhere in life. And this guy has learned that firsthand.
I learned that at a great cost.
You learned that at a great time in life, honestly.
At a great time in life.
You're only a sophomore in high school. You've learned that now.
I am a junior in high school, my friend.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm
You're a
getting
junior
old.
in high school. You learned it. Now you can go through the rest of your junior year and your senior year, living life like a normal human being.
Also, this is one thing that everyone, and this is like more for the freshmen and the sophomores, sometimes juniors, don't care about what people say. Like, are you gonna remember it in 5 days?
No.
Probably not. Are you gonna remember? Hold on. Let's do. This is my motto. Am I gonna remember it in 5 hours? Most likely not. If it's just a comment, because I'll be thinking about something else or doing something else. 5 days, sure won't remember it. If it's something real bad in life, am I gonna remember it in 5 weeks? No. I'm gonna move on. So like everyone should be able to do that, and I know that that's hard because not most people can do that. But you gotta find the group of people that makes it easy to move on.
Yeah. The people who will be there by your side and be there for you when stuff happens, or when someone says something, they stand up for you.
And that may sound corny and cringy as heck, but
It's the truth.
It's the truth. You gotta find. It doesn't have to be a lover or someone. You gotta find somebody. You gotta find a group of people.
You find out who your real friends are when how much you talk to them over the weekend. If you talk to them over the weekend on days you're not at school, especially during the summertime, I've learned that personally.
Yeah, are they school
throughout
year
this-
friends?
Are they school year friends, or are they all year round forever friends? I have forever friends. At least I feel like it. I've had them for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Ryan, who you guys have seen, he's actually on one of the early episodes of the podcast. He's been my friend for like 5, 6 years now, since my freshman year of high school. Tanner, who you've seen on the podcast, he's been my friend for like 3, 4 years. Like, those are my lifetime friends. And like, obviously, like, there's kids at school that you're friends with. You talk to them at school. Like, you might hang out with them every once in a while, go play basketball or something, go hang out, watch a movie. You talk to them all the time at school. You get along with them, but they're not.
But you gotta find that group of friends that message you, "Hey, I'm on the lake. You better come. You better come here today because we're having fun. All right."
Yeah, like the people who will text you out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, yo, dude, let's hang out. We gotta go do stuff like right now." Like, I have those friends. In fact, I did that to Tanner yesterday. I was like, hey, yo, what are you doing tonight? He's like, I don't know, nothing. I'm like, all right, come over to the house.
If you got a friend that's
And he was
sitting
like, I bet.
there, all right, nothing. Find something to do. I mean, it can be as stupid as going to an AutoZone and browsing around and making NOS bottles out of 3-liter bottles that you find at a dollar store.
Those will become props eventually.
They will be props. We're working on it.
I have both of them still. They're at my house.
So you gotta find the group of people that you can just do dumb things with.
If that's getting in a car, driving around, listening to music, going to Walmart, walking around, like me and Tanner literally yesterday when I text him, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. I'm like, all right, you want to come over tonight? He's like, yeah, sure. He came over. We got to the house. We were sitting there listening to music and stuff. And he said, you gonna go eat? Sure. We went and ate. After that, we literally drove around for an hour. Almost crashed my car, by the way, because I hydroplaned really bad.
You were definitely just doing Mustang
No,
things.
we were out by the school, and there was a water crossing, and hydroplaned the car. Almost wrecked it. Saved it, though, because I'm a boss. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going home. This rain is not
If it was
fun.
a GT Mustang, wouldn't have saved it.
No. Went home, and then we were sitting in there. He was playing video games. We were listening to music. Like, we were just having to listen to fun. And then at midnight, we just decided to go outside and play basketball. Like, for no reason.
You gotta find the group of people you can flow with.
Like, it's just the people you can be with.
And it doesn't have to be a group of people.
It could be one person. It could be 6 people. It doesn't matter. As long as you guys get along, you can do stuff together, and you could just call this person out of the blue and be like, hey, yo, what you doing? You want to come over, like, hang out or go bowling or something? Like, it's the best in life.
You gotta find people that don't make excuses.
Yeah.
You gotta find that certain group of people where you can be like, hey,
And
bro,
you may have
let's
to...
drive 45 minutes to Norfolk for no good reason, just to go have fun. All right, bet. I'm down. I got nothing to do today. I don't feel like... I would rather go hang out with you and have fun than sit on my Xbox all day. Like, you
When a
gotta
friend
find that
texts you
group
and
of
it's like,
people.
hey, I know you're an hour away right now. Do you want to drive an hour to me, to the lake, and come have fun? Yeah, I do.
I mean,
I will try my
I
best
don't want
to
to,
get
but
there.
you're my bestie. Heck yeah, I'm coming. Would I randomly drive to the lake for no good reason and just go have fun? Maybe on one day. But if one of my buddies, they're just like, hey, bro, let's go drive down to the lake and go fish for 6 hours for no good reason and get home right close to curfew just because we had too much fun. You gotta find those friends.
Literally, like, where I live, he's lucky. He lives in town. Where I live, it's 30 minutes one way to here in West Plains, or 45 minutes to Mountain Home, which is the other city. There's an Arkansas city, there's a Missouri city. So whether or not I'm doing it over an hour of driving, no matter what I do. So literally, like, it doesn't matter. And sometimes it'll be as crazy as like, hey, what are you doing on this Saturday? It's like, I don't know, nothing. It's like, hey, you want to go to Springfield and go to the mall for no reason? Yeah. You want to go to Branson and race go-karts for no reason in the middle of summer? Why not?
I mean, let's do something, man.
Like, it's
Find the group of people that make you an extrovert.
the people who just make you happy. The people you could just do stuff with and be yourself. That's
Yes.
the people. The people
If you
could be
catch
around.
yourself trying to fit into a group, that's not the group for you.
If you can't make the funny noises that you make in private, or make like the weird faces or like jokes or whatever, and you have to change to be with those people,
If you can't sit there and go whoa, and someone else start doing it with you. No. Like if you can't take a little Hot Wheels car and just without someone else judging you, that's not the buddy for you. I mean, that might not be everyone. Someone's probably
you
judging.
can't get a friend that will come on your podcast
Yeah, if you
and talk to a camera when there's no one else in the room. Those are the friends you need.
like, I mean, what are we even sitting here talking about? A whole lot of nothing, but it's easy.
Whole lot, like literally nothing.
Whole
We're
lot of-
holding fake mics.
We were holding fake mics that do a whole lot of nothing. We took them out of the stand so that we could have something to toss around in our hands.
That's called ADHD is what that is.
All right, shut up. The doctor called and said I have ADHDs, and so I have got a bunch of Chevrolet pickup trucks somewhere.
I don't know.
I just gotta find them.
I don't know what HD is, but my doctor said I had
80
80
of them. So I don't know where my 80 Duramaxes are sitting at,
Yeah,
but I would love to find them. I got diagnosed with them.
I don't know what it is, but I have them.
I don't know. They're probably sitting out in my great uncle's field in Nigeria somewhere that's got trillions of dollars.
Yeah, I think my doctor stuttered too. Before he said that, he's like, "You have ADD."
ADD.
Yeah, so I thought
he's got a stutter.
ADD.
ADD.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
thought he just had a stutter.
I think we should diagnose him with a stutter.
Yeah. He's the one that needs problems fixed, not me.
So life.
Stuff like this. You just talk, and it flows.
It's just gotta work.
This is it. But I was lucky enough for this kid to be my cousin, so.
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So you also got to find the friends that randomly will text you, hey, do you want to go look at a Honda Civic 3 hours away and drive it back for no good reason because I paid $500 for it and it's going to break down 12 times, but we're going to get it home.
Dude, I've always wanted to do that. I'm going to do it with you.
It's going to be so easy.
I'm going to text you about, I bought a car, it's in Kansas, we have to drive it
It's in Kansas.
We have to drive it home.
And
I have no trailer.
We can't take the Mustang.
You can drive my car.
Oh, I'm driving the Mustang? No, I'll probably drive the Civic or the Evo or whatever you find.
Dude, it's like, it's going to happen.
So I
just be ready for it.
I almost messaged you the other day to go to Oklahoma to pick up a car with me.
Yeah, no, I'm not driving all the way to Oklahoma.
So my mother texted me.
Maybe not to Oklahoma.
She sent me a listing of, oh no, you would go for this car. It's K-swapped with a 76mm turbo, makes 600 horsepower, and it's a little Civic hatch. It's 2002.
I'm driving it home.
It's a 2002 Civic, exactly. So like,
I have to drive it home. It doesn't have any tags.
No, it definitely hasn't been registered since 08. Yeah, I made like 600 horse, and I almost went and bought it. It was $5,000. But then my mother was like, no. And then a bunch of personal things happened, and I couldn't go purchase the car. It is still up for sale, but I had to spend a lot of money. So I no longer have that $5,000.
Where are we at right now?
We're at 26 minutes.
minutes.
I don't know how you can't see that from here because you're blind.
I'm blind.
You're wearing glasses.
I'm still blind.
You know who is blind? My mother. She has probably a quarter pound of glass on her face. Like, if she wears her glasses for a couple minutes, you can see the indents in her nose. That is not how that mic is held up there.
No, it's not.
This is where the mic goes. What are you doing? There you go. So these mics are so real that they're like the best mics ever. You can unplug them and they just work great, and the audio doesn't change.
Yeah, like
also, whenever I get
it's
really
also
close,
this new cord called Bluetooth aux.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I don't even have this mic plugged in to anywhere.
So these
both ends are Bluetooth. I just talk into it.
Yeah. So we got the Bluetooth Air mics, the Apple Air 29 mics with Bluetooth connectivity
the Apple 3000 mics.
Yeah, the Apple 3000s. These are great mics, honestly, when they do work. When we have, the soundboard that's not 45 minutes away in Arkansas.
These came all the way from Jeff Bezos.
All the way? You got them from Amazon?
Yep.
All right, Amazon's a great thing.
Yeah, that's probably where this couch came from.
No.
My couch came from it.
Your couch came from Amazon. My couch came from the only convenience store you can find shotguns and groceries, Walmart. You can find anything at Walmart.
You can find anything at Walmart?
For 90%, if you find a Walmart that has a tire lube express...
I could build this podcast, the set...
From Walmart.
From Walmart.
You could probably, if you put your heart to it, build an entire vehicle from Walmart.
Fun fact, you can order crate motors off of Walmart.com.
Exactly. You could probably build a full-blown vehicle just using Walmart.
Because, you know what I just noticed?
Walmart. Your shoes look very white on the camera.
Well, not only that. You know how shoes come in the box tied the way they are?
So,
I've never untied these.
This kid buys shoes and then just buys them too big so he doesn't have to tie them.
Look at this. That's the factory knot. I've had these shoes for like...
The factory...
I've had these shoes for over a year.
Those shoes are factory.
Over a year, both shoes are still tied factory.
You just became a Corvette guy with your... Like an 80-year-old Corvette dude with your shoes. Yeah, these are factory. Everything on this thing's factory.
Factory.
8,000 miles because I bought it.
They are starting to wear a little bit on the heel.
8,000 miles because I bought it when I was brand new in 1999 and I haven't driven it, but I've washed it 6,000 times.
Drove in it?
Drove in it.
Driven.
Nope, droven.
Driven.
I'm sticking strong to that one. It's droven.
Welcome to Drove and Throve.
Drove and Throve podcast.
So
I think I'm being your mother right now having a stroke.
Oh,
So
my
his mom had a stroke. Not like a bad one. It was. I mean, it wasn't it wasn't great.
It wasn't, obviously, having a stroke is not great, but she's fine now.
She's doing great.
She walked in here. She was first episode, she was a gremlin that walked into the studio, so.
What did I say, gremlin last week? Yeah, she walked in to grab something last week, and we were like, "What's up, gremlin?"
She's a gremlin. She's my mother. This is her garage.
Yeah, this is her garage.
You would never know.
It's a lovely garage, and
it's also our studio.
There's
and his bedroom.
Yeah, it's a lovely place. There's definitely not like, there's a reason we have a black. This is painted. This is a painted wall. Yeah.
That's the fuse box.
Yeah, that's the fuse box. There's also like a shelving unit here and there, and we're not gonna get into it, but there's a lot of things in this here garage.
There's also a plug-in right behind his head with extension cords plugged into it.
Yeah,
which is the lighting.
Which is where we have the lighting. Which I don't know. It looks great on camera.
Yeah.
It's blue.
It's blue.
We tried to go purple, but purple and blue on camera look exactly the same.
Basically.
I don't have the remote. It is up there. I would grab it, but
it's fine.
It's all right. For some reason, red does not show up on camera, which is kind of interesting. You put red and it just doesn't show up. Green shows up pretty
Your
great.
LED lights that you put in the ceiling really help.
Yeah. So
because my bedroom dark.
We got yeah.
Those are bright.
I am darker in complexion than this, but there's a very very.
Oh yeah.
His shoes are not that clean. There's just a lot of light in this room, and it is very lit. There is a 3, probably with 20 LEDs per like three flap light bulb in the ceiling right now, and it puts out
a lot of light.
A lot of lumens. And it's very bright. And I now looked at it, and I can't see. I have spots.
Yeah, I'm seeing spots.
That was very stupid because it is very bright.
Well, good thing it's 31 minutes into this episode.
Yeah, we are 31 minutes into this episode, and last week, like we said, we were going to try to keep these episodes shorter because if you are at work, home, just sitting around trying to do dishes, it doesn't take an hour to do dishes. And, you know, the attention span of people are really low these days, so we're going to try to keep these episodes a little bit shorter. And other than that, I'm going to let my host sign us out, and we're doing great. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for coming back to episode number 2. If you guys are new, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and do everything. If you're not, do everything. It doesn't matter. It gets us one step closer to growing the channel, and I would love to grow the channel as much as I can because the more I grow the channel, the more I can do, and the more I can focus on it. Because obviously this isn't my main focus. Like my main focus in life is to do something with my life, but this is just a kind of fun thing for now, unless something bigger happens for absolutely no reason. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Let me add something real quick. If you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and go down in the comment section and comment Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid, like the Rubbermaid totes.
Okay then. Fair enough.
If we see Rubbermaid in the comments, that is, nobody's going to understand it because it's a very random word.
If you made it this far, comment Rubbermaid in the comments to know you're a real one. And if you're a real one and you've made it this far, please hit the subscribe button and the like button.
Gets us so much farther than you could possibly imagine. Trying to hit that goal of 1,000 subs so we can get monetized.
I'm making no money doing this.
Yeah, we're trying to get monetized, make that 3 cents an episode.
Right.
I don't know how we're going to cut that penny in half, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
Episode 2, buddy.
Woo! Woo! Episode complete. Woo! Woo!
Yeah.